Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Robin, and today I've got a couple of things that I want to get off my chest, or a couple of books. Have you ever seen so much hype around a book and there's for some reason you're just like, I'm not doing that. And no real reason, right? Could be the dumbest thing. But I've got a couple of those books and I wanted to share those books with you guys so that you guys know my petty ass reasons for not reading some very popular books and fan favorites. And I will be giving little to no explanation on most of these because these are just my petty ass reasons. The first book that we have, and what really started this list for me, because I was thinking about it, I saw someone talking about it, and I was like, no. And that is Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. And I'm not reading it. One, I don't actually know what it's about, but there's like two main reasons. One, I think the cover's ugly. I think it's hideous, okay? I don't care. Two, she's thick. And I know I have read some thick books before in my life, but the main reason is I just think it's ugly and I don't want it. Next is Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes and Songbirds. Songs and snakes and singing and whatever. The prequel to the Hunger Games. I'm not reading it. It was the prequel I never asked for. I don't care about President Snow. I don't care. And I will not be reading it. Then we have The Cruel Prince. And every time I hear people talk about this book, I just really think like, this is your idea of a good time. No judgment, just it's a question. This is your idea of a good time. It's not mine and it doesn't sound like mine, and so I'm a head out on that one. It's not for me. And then here's one, Wheel of Time, Eye of the World, whichever the first one is, whatever. Thought that I did want to read that because the show was coming out, everyone was talking about it, people were picking up the books again and rereading the series, and I thought I wanted to be a part of this. I did not. Okay, there are like 13, 15 books in this series, and that is too many for me. Also, I watched the first season and I saw what I needed to see, and that was enough. I'm done. I'm good. I may come around for the next season, I may not, but I think I've ridden this ride and I'm good on it. But if you are all continuing in either the series, the book series, or the TV show, love that for you. I am not reading It by Stephen King. I don't need 900, 1,000, however many pages it is. I don't need that about a clown. I don't. Pennywise does not need that many pages. I've watched the original movie and part of the remake, and I think I got it. I think I got it. You know what I mean? I don't think I need to read it. And every time I see someone pick that book up, I'm just thinking, does your hand hurt? Because it looks like it weighs a lot. Just my wrists aren't that strong, okay? They're not gonna hold up these big chonkers. I can't. I cannot do it. The Southern Book Club's guide, the Southern Book Club's Guide to Vampires. Whew, that was a mouthful. And that is actually the reason I will not be reading it. I think the title is stupid. I I hate it. I think the title is stupid when I hear about it. I also think that the premise is not for me. And so, no. But mostly just the title. I hate the title. I don't like it. The cover I kind of love. Uh Love is very strong. I like it. I like the cover. But the title, hate it. Not going to read it. Then Twilight. So I watched the first Twilight movie and it did not compel me to want to read the books. Like the older I get, the more disinterested I am in these books. You know, what is the opposite of like sepia tone, but like blue? Yeah, whatever that was in Twilight, I don't like it. I think I watched the first movie and that was it. And that was enough for me. Another series I thought I wanted to read, but turns out I actually don't. And that is Outlander. I had the very first book on my shelves for so long, so long. And I would look at it and I would go, yeah, I think I'm going to read it. And then I never did. I ended up unhauling it. And I just don't think that it was something I actually wanted to read. Like it sounds interesting. Like it's got time travel, I think. And romance, probably. but I don't care anymore. I don't want to read it, and I won't. I'm not going to. I don't know have the book. Not that it's hard to come by, but yeah, I'm just not. That's the series I'm not doing. To really round out this list, because starting at Priory, the Orange Tree, and I knew I wasn't going to like it based off the cover. But this book, Middle Game by Shauna McGuire, do I really know what it's about? No. But I'm not going to read it for this simple fact that the main characters are Roger and Dodger. I think that's the dumbest names ever. Ever. I don't care if it's a grand book or not. Roger and Dodger really gets my goat. I don't like it. I'm not reading it. Now, I never said I'm never going to read these books because never say never. But there is a great, huge possibility that none of these books are ever going to be read by me. Now, these are all my petty ass dumb reasons, but if there's a book on this list and you're like, Robin, you are completely wrong, you would love this book, then let me know what it is down below. Or if there's a book that you have a petty ass reason for not reading, let's talk about it in the comments. I would love to know what you guys do not want to read just on some arbitrary thing. And until next time, bye.